Tears of Grandpa Peter, the Sword of the Heart. Once upon a time, in the noble lands of the noble race, there lived a wise man named Grandpa Peter. Grandpa Peter was not only a storyteller but also a sage who understood the essence of turbulent events with his mind and heart. Everyone would seek his lessons and advice. However, one day, a sense of uncertainty spread through the village. The youths knocked on Grandpa Peter's door in fear. Brain, one of the bravest youths of the village, rushed inside with excitement. "Grandpa Peter, I bring bad news. Red Adam is said to be returning from enemy lands. He is a great threat to us. What should we do?" he exclaimed. Grandpa Peter stroked his beard and took a deep breath. "Child, do not be afraid. The true battle is fought not only with a sword but with the heart. Listen to a story, and I will share a secret with you." At that moment, Grandpa Peter began to narrate an ancient tale. Once, one of the greatest warriors of the noble race, Lightning White, had a dream while fighting against his enemies. In his dream, a young man in shining armor appeared at the top of a great mountain. This young man said to him, "The greatest secret of war is the power of friendship." When he woke up, Lightning White did not forget these words. A profound silence enveloped the listeners. Grandpa Peter continued his story. In the end, Lightning White gathered his friends, and together they fought against their enemies. With unity in their hearts and courage in their minds, they achieved victory. This is the wisdom of the capital city. Winning with a sword is easy, but winning the battle in the heart through friendship is much greater. Brain found courage in Grandpa Peter's words. "Grandpa, you are telling us that we must gather with our friends and be brave. But Red Adam is very powerful." "Power is not always external, Brain. True strength is hidden in our hearts, behind the fears we face. Now, gather your friends and do not be distracted. You must stop Red Adam not just with swords but with wisdom and friendship," said Grandpa Peter. Listening to Grandpa Peter's advice, Brain returned to the village. He gathered his friends, and they came together. Each felt the courage from Grandpa Peter's tale in their hearts. "We must unite against Red Adam. Our unity will counter his strength," said Brain. As darkness fell upon the night, the youths looked at the stars in the sky, questioning their own hearts. The determination on their faces merged with the fire in their eyes. Grandpa Peter's wise words inspired them. Finally, they set out at dawn to confront Red Adam. They passed through stormy mountains and reached the enemy's territory. However, they could not find Red Adam alone there. A powerful army was behind him. Red Adam roared, "Come forth, children of the noble race. You will leave here today." Brain and his friends stood fearless. "We are not merely enemies. We are friends, and we will fight with our unity," they replied. In that moment, Grandpa Peter's words echoed in their ears. Friendship is the greatest weapon. In the heat of battle, the youths came together and surrounded Red Adam. They moved as one, overwhelming the enemy. Red Adam was forced to retreat in shock. But the youths gave him one last chance. "Come, Red Adam. There is something more important than this battle, peace. Perhaps the enemy's enemy is your friend," they said. Red Adam paused in surprise. He hesitated for a moment, and a change appeared in his eyes. "Perhaps you are right," he said. "The time for this war must come to an end. It is not just about spilling blood, it is also about seeking friendship. The youths responded to their enemies not with hostility but with friendship and invited Red Adam to peace. From that day on, the two groups came together. Cleansing their minds with Grandpa Peter's story, they strengthened the bonds of friendship. When they returned to the village, Grandpa Peter was waiting for them. Upon seeing them, he smiled. "Did you see, my child? Your hearts were stronger than your swords. Friendship can turn even the fiercest enemies into friends." Brain ran up to Grandpa Peter and embraced him. "Thank you for everything, Grandpa. It is your wisdom that has led us to victory." Grandpa Peter's eyes filled with tears, and the happiness and pride in his heart resonated within the village. From that day on, they would be remembered in the history of the noble race as a symbol of friendship and unity. And Grandpa Peter continued to reach the depths of hearts with his tales.